What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this episode of G4 Outdoors. I've been a little disappointed with my Sig Sauer P322, so much so that I've got two of them here. One of them we've got a halogen light on. And one of them is just factory. Both of these guns have leaded barrels currently, so I'm gonna have to clean those. You know what? Stick around. I hope you enjoy the video. If you're having a problem with leaded barrels, this is the video for you.
Well, here's a little story about two friends that came together, and we started up a YouTube just to talk about whatever. We're on a boat catching big bass and smashing them cats. From review videos to just making you laugh. Cause we got guns, we got knives, we got fishing, we got hunting, we got everything you like, so hit that subscribe button. We're in the outdoors, doing things that we love. We're talking guitars, girls, green grass, and guns.
Okay, so like I say, both of these barrels are leaded up, and I am going to have to clean them out, but I want to start this video off and continue on with my learning process on what is going on with these barrels or the ammunition. The accuracy on these guns, it's good. At the beginning, it's good, but your groups start to open up. My original video, the groups at 7 yards started opening up to about 5 inches. And right here is where you can really start to notice that it's starting to keyhole. Completely unacceptable. And so I started looking at the gun and realized that the barrels are leaded up. Not just a little bit of lead trapped in there, but I'm talking slivers of lead about that long, about 3/4 of an inch long. So either the barrel is too tight, the barrel's too loose, or I've got some really bad ammunition. So where we're going to start this video off at is with this one right here without the sights on it. This ran the Winchester M22, and I will give you a close-up of this right here. So that was ran with Winchester M22, and then the one with the halogen sight on it was ran with Winchester M33. What are the difference between these? Black copper plated. The 333 or the M22 is a cast lead bullet. The Winchester, what are we looking at? Winchester 333s, these are a copper plated bullet. So even though that's copper plated, you can see how lead's just oozing out of the end of that barrel. So we got copper plated and we've got lead that has been run through both of these guns. Just a 333 out of this and just the M22 out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the barrels and get these out of the way, because my personal opinion, I think that the barrels are out of spec. But what we're going to run with is some mini mags, some stingers, CCI standard velocity, federal target grade, and of course the Thunder turds. And I will clean these barrels between each session. The only thing that I'm not going to be able to do is the 22 stingers. I'm not going to be able to run 60 rounds through here. I'm only going to be able to run 5, 10, 15, 17 rounds, but we'll still inspect the barrel after this. I really don't feel like spending the money on $10 for 50. I really don't want to blow the money on running stingers through here just to see what's wrong with my gun. I think we're going to come to some pretty obvious conclusions on the next rounds, because I'm going to go with the Thunder turds, really dirty ammunition, and the mini mags. The mini mags are running hot, they're copper plated, so in each one of these guns it's going to get a specific ammo. I'm not going to be changing ammo in these guns. I'm going to shoot a brand and I'm going to clean it. I'm going to shoot a brand, I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to clean it. We started with these, so I'm going to go with standard velocity and auto match, federal target grade auto match. The auto matches are, I don't have enough of these either. These are lead cast bullets, and CCI standard again, is a lead cast bullet. The CCI standards are packaged better. One caveat that I do want to bring in right now while I'm talking and before the range opens up, the standard, this one right here, shooting Winchester M22. Keep watching. Out of approximately 200 rounds, these were all light primer strikes. For a brand new Sig P322, this is unacceptable as well. So, but that's shooting M22. That's shooting M22. But one of my complaints is that I noticed on the back of these cartridges, bring this in for you, you can see that that primer strike is not very hard at all. And that's the same primer strike from both of these guns. I just coincidentally have more luck out of this one over this one, and I think that that might be because of my ammo choices. So what I'm going to do, like I say, we shot the Winchester 333 barrel leaded up, Winchester M22 barrel leaded up. I'm going to clean them, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to run through. I'm going to try and do 50 to 60 rounds of each ammunition. I'm not going to get stupid on the speed of fire or anything like that. I'm just going to go through the 60 rounds at a normal pace. Not really going to be hitting stuff, but I'm just going to send rounds downrange. See if all of these ammunitions dirty up the barrel, because what I'm thinking is both of these guns are going to go back to Sig. While I'm thinking of it, I was watching YouTube videos on barrels being leaded up on these guns. I'm not saying that it's a common problem, but on one of the reviews that I was watching, the guy said that it shoots great. And, you know, depending on the size of the target, it probably does shoot great. But I was able to pause his video as he showed the gun in a manner like this. I paused it, and you could clearly see lead buildup in his barrel. So I think that it's a problem that a lot of people just probably aren't aware of because they're not shooting paper. Paper will show you a lot of problems that's going on with your weapons. So the problem's out there, and the video today is to find out what that problem is. Okay, so we have the one now with the Holosun sight on it. And it cleaned up real nice. The Winchester 333 actually cleaned up really nice out of here. Not so much with the Winchester M22. I actually had to take my knife and scrape some of that lead out of there. The rim oil just wasn't cutting it, and I cleaned it quite a bit. But she is clean now. So now we're going to be running Federal Auto Target Match, Target Grade Performance. Just a standard lead nose. We're going to run 40 rounds through this. No cuts, no edits. Get my ears out so I can hear. Check this out. Check this out. It won't take down. It won't take down. You have to see it to believe it, and I'm not quitting until it shows on camera. There you go. There you go. You see the leading in there? It's clear as day from out here. Oh, wow. That won't take down with the magazine in there. That's strange. I don't know why that's a safety issue. So, down that barrel, and I can't see in my camera if that's actually showing up, but they're all the way down there towards the end. I've already got leading. Ooh, here's a nice shot. All right, I've already got leading in this barrel after 40 rounds. and that's 40 rounds out of the Federal. And this is decent ammo. So we're going to put the Federal aside, put this back in that case, keep it separate. Now I'm going to load up some CCI standard velocity. This is just your cheap range ammo. Even though it is cheap range ammo, this is very good ammo. Consistency and whatnot. It's all held in a case, so I know that the heads aren't getting, the bullets aren't getting all bounced around. We're a solid lead projectile. We're going to run, well, let's just do another 40 out of the other one. All right, so like I say, I took my knife and actually cut some lead out of the barrel without the scope on it. So we're running CCI standard velocity, and we're going to run that through the gun without the Hollison sight on it. And just in case, we are running a clean barrel. So here we go, 40 rounds of CCI standard velocity, going hot. The takedown on this one is a lot harder than the one with the optics. There you go again, 40 rounds, different gun. $40 rounds, different gun, same problem. There is absolutely no reason why 40 rounds should lead a barrel up like that. And keep in mind, that's only 40 rounds. So don't think that that's all the worse it gets, because it gets a lot worse. Like, I can't tell you how many rounds we shot the first day. A couple of hundred, and we were just playing around, and I started putting it on paper. And if you guys want to go back to see the accuracy video on that, at 7 yards, I was getting bullets hitting the target completely sideways. So, just absolutely inexcusable what's going on here at the moment. That's 4 different ammos, and that's 4 clogged barrels. So now I'm going to clean these guns once more, and we have the Thunder Turds, Stingers, and Mini Mags to go. All right, if you're still with me, we got the one without the scope. We got them both cleaned up, but the one without the scope completely ruined a brass brush on it. Just happened to keep on scrubbing that barrel. There was a lot more lead in there than what there appeared to be. So now we've got the Thunder Turds, lead cast bullets, and we're going to put it on the one with the scope. Just a double check. Yes, the Thunderbolts. Just not cool. Not cool at all. See, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of ammunition so far with the same outcome. So let me load up some mini mags. Mini mags, copper plated. Get out here, I'm in the sun, I'm out of the sun. Anyway, you get the idea. Mini mags, copper plated. I'm gonna load these up and be back. All right, now we got the one without the scope, clean barrel. We have the CCI mini mags, copper plated. .40 rounds, here we go. Well, it's got a louder bang to it for sure. Failure to lock back. Copper plated bullets. Copper plated bullets. Copper plated bullets, and this is still leading the barrel up. It's not a very good shot from this side, but we'll give it a go. At any rate, it's copper plated bullets, and you can see the lead starting to roll off from around the edge. And that's mini mags, CCI mini mags. CCI mini mags, known for their accuracy and their reliability. There's something up here, and it's just clear as day to me right now that this has to be an ammo issue. And I'm not even going to bother cleaning these guns anymore. I've got some CCI Stingers. I should run them just for the validity of this test, but for $10 for 15 rounds, I don't know if that's going to be enough to lead these barrels up. At any rate, if you own the Sig Sauer P322, take a look at the front of your barrel. Just take a look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. And look and see if it's letting up like these are, because that really affects your accuracy on paper. You're going to be hitting pop cans out there. I think after 100 rounds or so, you're probably going to be missing that pop can, but you're still going to be hitting objects, and you're not going to actually know that your gun is fouled and not shooting as accurately as it should be. So how many rounds did we run? 2, 4, 6. No, wait, we were doing 40. So 40, 80, 120, 160, 200 rounds today. 0 malfunctions except for 1 holdback on the slide. No big deal. I'm not sure where all of those light primers that I told you about in the beginning, all of those were Winchester M22, because that's all that gun saw the first day. But as you can see, the barrels are extremely leaded on these. I've got 2 Sig Sauer P322s that are going back to Sig Sauer, and the reason why I did this today, for one, is to show you guys that it's not an ammunition problem. So don't say that I should have gone out and bought this type of ammo, because I've got top to bottom ammo right here. I don't have the top tier, but I've definitely got top to bottom kind of ammo here. And another reason, when I send this back to Sig, I don't want them sending it back to me and saying we didn't see a problem. The problem's all right here on video, no cuts, no edits. It's all right here The problem is here, and it's visible to see what the problem is. So what the problem is either a barrel that's too big or too small in diameter. What that does, if you have a bullet that is too little, well, the bullets aren't going to be too little. If you have a barrel that's too big, as the bullet is going down the barrel, gases are escaping around the bullet and melting it before it actually projects out the end of the barrel, which is melting all of the lead around it and depositing on the sides. And each shot after that just multiplies the problem of the lead sticking to your barrel. Now, if your barrel is too small, well, then you've got all this pressure behind your bullet projectile that's actually melting it before it can come out. So it's rubbing the sidewalls, producing a whole bunch of heat and friction because it's too small. It's trying to squeeze its way out of there, and then you got this big old ball of fire behind it just heating it up as it goes out. So you're getting the friction rubbing off onto the sidewalls of your lead and copper or whatnot, whatever, lead or copper, it doesn't matter. If it's too small, you're going to be squeezing it out the barrel and you're going to be rubbing it. And the deposits are going to be on the sidewall. And again, the more you shoot, the more that just compounds and adds up and adds up. And then you wind up getting bullets that actually hit targets at 7 yards sideways. That's just not a good deal. To tell me that it's a Sig Sauer problem, I'm not going to buy that. It's just, it's a barrel problem. It's not, I don't know. You can tell me that I should have gone and bought something else. Well, we did. We bought a Taurus today, something I said I'd never do on this channel, but I did. Bought a Taurus TX22. We will be doing a video on that. Actually, I'm going to do it right now, but you won't see it for another week, so stick around for that. Also, we do have the Glock 44 that has been out here every day, standing toe-to-toe next to these 322s without a single problem. Barrel is crystal clear, so the problem's in the barrel. So anyways, if you're having problems with yours, if this video helps you out, if it helps you along the process of what you need to do with your gun, don't keep shooting it, just go ahead and send it back into Sig Sauer. These guns were bought, I need to keep these separate. These guns were bought a couple days apart, same batch. 73 AO 16 400. Is that 400? 4,000. 4,000. There's 4,000 guns in between these two. So, you know, they were ran right about the same time. It's no big deal. Call Sig up, tell them that your gun's having problems, send it back in. These are warranted. And I think that there's enough YouTube channels out there demonstrating the problems with these being leaded up and how to clean them. If you haven't yet, go back. I do have a video on cleaning the Sig Sauer P322. And although this is a nice cleaning kit that I bought, this gun was so fouled up that I actually ruined a brass brush. Just laid all the bristles over just because there was so much cleaning. And matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, if you see right here, this is all my rim oil on the ground, and you can see the lead. You can see all the lead that got dissolved and pushed out of that barrel. So what I'm saying is there was a lot of lead in the barrel. I cleaned the barrels after each one, redid it, so each brand of these ammunitions actually led to the barrel. Anyways, guys, I'm just rambling on. I hope this video helped you out. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next one.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just dream of fishing while I'm going through my workday. I listen to my boss, though he's driving me berserk. Damn it, I can't take much more because my brain is really hurting. And now the bank is always calling and I don't know what to do. And I haven't bought a crankbait since like 1992. But the bass are out there schooling.